Dude, get back. Get back, buddy. Dang. Okay, hey, guys. We're back for another session on this day. This is part 2 of the cutting and matting prints. So I'm pretty much just going to be doing that so Kira can keep you company. Alright, Key Cat. You're gonna have to move. Okay, so we got our pen, we got our X-Acto, we got our cat. Where's our knife, blade? It's our blade. Keybo. Keybo key. Keybo key. You gotta get back, Keybo. I know you want some attention, Keybo. Keybo wants some attention. I gotta help him do this, I guess, here. There we go. Alright, Key. You're gonna have to eat it. Keybert. Come on, Keybert. Dang, dude. Dang. You just took my spot. Why you took my spot, Keybert? Key Cat, relax. Relax, you. You're going nutty. You're knocking my stuff over. Keto, come on. Keto, come on. Get on that chair. Get on that chair, Key. Key Nugget. Okay, so I'm my blade. So I got my blade. I put this back. Alright, now you're gonna have to clean this up because the cat's been on it all day. Since I've been at work. It made a mess. So I got my sheet, cover sheet. We got my prints. So we're just gonna be cutting prints, what I got, and then we'll do the matting afterwards. So I don't have to waste time going back and forth. So let us get started. Need to fix my straight edge. Key, come on, Key. You can't be up here. I'm gonna be working with this X-Acto knife. I don't need you messing around with it. I'm doing that. Okay, so sounds nice. Okay. Let's split this up. Sorry guys, my big head's gonna be, oh crap, I did it again, dude. How did I mess that up? Keep messing these up. Make sure you are consistently marking the right spot. Okay. Oh no, I did get it. It's a piece of cat hair that was on there. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Guess I'm going to continue with the 1/4 inch border on the sides, the long sides, and 1/2 inch on the bottom, 3/8 on the top. And keep all these consistent. So I will do this cut, this cut. Dude, what are you doing? I'm about to spank you. Get out of there. Get out of there. Hey, causing trouble over there. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Lay down. Go lay down. Come on. Lay down, because you've already been outside twice. Go. Good hunk. Zelda, can you get out of there? Oh. Keep bugging me, dude. Dude, can't have you over here. Dude, I know you want some attention, and I haven't given you much today, but I'm trying to do this. Dude, come on, move. And I don't want you around while I'm cutting. Because you keep whipping me in the face with your tail. Hang out right there, dude. Okay. You weirdo. the heck is going on? Marlo, get out of there. Quit snooping around and stuff. I might have to move this again because I feel like my head's in. helps. Okay, I'll just move that up. Can you move? Because I want to put my foot on my thing here, and you're on it. Okay, so, all right, hold on, guys. I gotta get my my reading glasses. Okay. We're gonna do it like this. Outside edge, so if anything happens, it's not ruining the inside edge. If I accidentally slip, I'm not cutting into the print. Cutting outside of the print. See, if I had it the other way and I slipped, I would hit that print. So, gotta remember, there's a certain order to this, so I don't F things up. Okay, so outside edge. Because I'll eventually end up F'ing something up. And I want to F up as little as I can. Okay, so bottom is, even with my reading glasses, I can't get close enough. Okay, so this is the top, it's 3/8, bottom is 1/2 inch. I can't use any glasses. Okay, that's one down. Another one of these to go. Yeah, it might be time for a new cutting mat. This one has seen better days. So you can see I think, I don't know if it was me. I think I may have drilled that hole, but it could have been somebody else. We won't name names, but it was probably me. I don't know why I'd be drilling over it though. But yeah, this one's got a lot of bite marks in it, a lot of straight edge cuts, grooves. I mean, if the blade catches one of those grooves, it can go off the straight edge and ruin my print. So there's those ones, which is okay. And then I had a few. How many of these? A couple of these Bob Dylan Bob Dylan. Where's my other? I think that's back in the other room. Stay hydrated. Oh, hey, what's up, Carlos? I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for stopping through. Yeah, I've been wondering when you were gonna get back on. I figured you're probably busy, got your own thing going on, so you know it'd be great to stream all the time, but yeah, life stuff gets in the way, and we gotta take care of our responsibilities. So you know we do what we can, but I appreciate you coming. Yay, cool. I can't wait for your next stream. Pretty excited to see what you're gonna do. Yeah, I'm just working on these little art prints. Yeah, art fair I'm doing this Sunday, so I want to have some stuff ready. And usually I just do little stuff because it's kind of a small art fair. I may sell a few things, but I tend to bring like mostly prints, some original paintings, but you know, people don't buy big paintings or original stuff, you know. Yeah, I will, man. I hope to sell something. I usually sell at least one or two little things. You know, it'd be great to sell a painting. I got so much stuff around here I just need to get rid of. But, you know, all I can do is, you know, just hope somebody shows up that's interested in something. So, yeah, this piece right here, this Bob Dylan, this is about, I think I did this back in 2011. It's an oil painting done from a photograph that I found in Rolling Stones magazine. Cool thing about that was the photo was black and white, so I had to do all the color myself. I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, I could probably paint it a lot better now, but you know, it is what it is. But I still actually have the original painting, so thanks, man. I do all kinds of different stuff, so I don't, you know, this is kind of like, you know, done during a time where it was, you know, I don't want to say a dark period, but it was a low time in my life. So to be able to do something like that was definitely uplifting. I also did a Andy Warhol portrait and a crazy kind of more visually abstract, not like pure abstract, but like just a bunch of imagery kind of just thrown together. Yeah, those 3 pieces got me through that time, just working on them. Can't remember how much time I spent on each piece, but you know, I was kind of painting alongside some other people at that time, and they were definitely a lot faster painters than I was. So I'd see them finishing pieces, and I'd be like, man, I'm still working on this one. But it's kind of how I paint, you know. Try not to take my time, but you know, I'm more of an intentional painter. Each mark has to count and make sense, you know, even if it's still stream of conscious kind of work. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I got a bunch of other stuff. I don't know if you rewind or fast forward through this, you can see some of the other prints that I have. There's some kind of abstract stuff, cartoony stuff. I do all kinds of pieces. I just try different things. Yeah, I finished those flowers I was working on, and I ended up going and buying another 12-pack of the little 8x8. So I kind of want to continue making more flowers, because I think it'd be crazy to have a whole wall full of those pieces. Plus, they're kind of me just experimenting with different materials and techniques. So I kind of want to keep that going. But I also got other stuff that I have started that need attention, just need to be finished. Stuff I've started over the years and just kind of let go to the wayside. And it's tough when you have that excitement, that energy, and you're banging away at it, and then you just kind of like, it kind of fizzles a bit, and you just put it aside for a little too long. It's definitely gonna have a different energy to it when you come back, but you know, or I could just leave it unfinished. Kind of take a page out of your book, do the unfinished thing. Just leave them. They are what they are. Yeah, I got a ton of unfinished work, like half started, just so. But right now in my stage, this stage in my art career, I just kind of want to do series of stuff instead of just kind of doing a one-off or one or two things, and just kind of like see if I can be a little more focused with what I produce. Because I didn't go to art school. I didn't have any plans of going to school after high school, so I just kind of did what I wanted to do, which was basically skateboarding was my entire life. So I worked and skated, filmed, made skate videos, still did my art, But dude, you walked all over my prints. No, I really respect your speed work. You know, it's kind of inspired me. Even though I know I'll probably still paint the same speed I always paint. But, you know, I just want to try. That's why those flowers were cool, because I was just trying to, I knew exactly kind of how I wanted to paint them. And I just, you know, just painted and painted them until I finished each one. So, but I have like maybe a handful of very large canvases in my garage that I kind of started some stuff on, and I really want to, really kind of excited to like do something on those. I have a few ideas. They've been mulling around in my head for years. And those big canvases I've had for like at least 2 or 3 years. I think I built them and stretched them like 2 or 3 years ago. Oh yeah, definitely self-taught. I've taken a few like classes when I was younger, like drawing classes. Shit, my first drawing class, I had to been like preteen, maybe 11 or 12, like the youngest kid in class at the community college I went to. And I was like, I love drawing, but I don't know what's going on in this class. But you know, that was cool, because that kind of introduced me to working with charcoals and stuff like that. And then I think I didn't take my next. I think it was the University of Minnesota. I took a couple extension classes. Like a kind of an intermediate drawing class. That taught me quite a bit, even though I'd been drawing for a long time. And a printing class, lithography, introduction to lithography, and that, oh, I love that class. But yeah, I didn't continue doing that. That's, you have to have access to a studio, and since that I was only taking an extension class, like I wasn't enrolled in at the U, I would have had to go back to the community college and do all my basics. So I was like, man, I'm working, I'm skateboarding, I'm making art when I feel like it, which was quite a bit. And I was just watching like some of my other friends who were going through school and or art school, and just hearing about how much they were spending. It's just like, I ain't got that money. Yeah, at that age, I think it was my mom enrolled me because she would work, and I don't think she got off at a certain time, so she since I would get off school, she just had me go do that, and then she'd come grab me after she got done. So yeah, I took that drawing class, and I remember typing class, and I was like, if I would have stuck with that more, I'd probably be pretty good. The only thing I can remember from that class are the home keys, like where to put your fingers, and then how to reach the other keys with, you know, those fingers, and that's about it. I mean, I work at a hospital, and I'm at a computer all the time, so I try to practice that while I'm there, but man, I still have to look at the keyboard. I can't look at the screen and type. That's so hard. That's like trying to play the piano. Okay. So those are the Bob Dylan ones. This was a piece I did in 2000. Was it? No, 99. Shoot, 99. I was 26. I probably started when I was 25, but I was, I think, 26 when I finally finished it. Maybe took a year. This one's got the line work's kind of inspired by Japanese painting or ukiyo-e prints, because I was huge into ukiyo-e, still am. Love Japanese prints, Hokusai, Hiroshige, all those guys. But yeah, it kind of inspired my brush line work, and it's all done. Well, it's acrylic base, so the underpainting is done in acrylic, just like, I think it was a few colors, and then this purple, and then it was just everything else is oil. And I kind of miss, like, I keep thinking about this piece and how I created it, and I kind of want to. I have some ideas. I don't know if I would do, because there's a lot of real thin, blended out areas with some opaque stuff, and then the line work. A lot of patterns, these lines. I'm trying to think, like, probably thinking of like Frank Stella's work with his line stuff. Probably some other artists I can't think of right now. But yeah, a lot of thin, blended out gradient stuff, and then some opaque areas. This piece was 3 foot by 4 foot. This was probably my yeah, this was probably my largest piece at that time, but I know around 2000 I did some bigger pieces. This one's a little bit more abstract. This was done on a 3/4 inch thick piece of plywood that I found like in a dumpster or something near my mom's old apartment building, and I carried that thing. I can't remember if I carried it all the way back to my house. Somehow I got it back. That thing was heavy as hell. But yeah, this one's kind of abstract. You can still see the line work. There's definitely areas where I thinned out some of the paint. It dripped, some splattering. But yeah, this is all oil. This is oil on unsized or unprimed. I didn't prime the wood, so this was done on the raw wood. And I don't think, because I used to collage like newspaper stuff on the panels and then paint over it, but I don't think I did any of that on this one. I think this is just pure oil on top of that wood. Ex-girlfriend had this piece. I don't know if she still has it or not. Could be in storage. It was so big, it was just kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah. This one I called Across the Divide. So I have a figure here, kind of, it's not black, it's like sap green, maybe mixed with something. I don't know. Maybe the photograph, because this is an old pic I took. Kind of one of the few surviving decent sized pictures of my old paintings that I was able to actually make this size print with. If I go any bigger, it's probably gonna blow out, but yeah, it's got this figure, this male figure, he was sitting at a table, and then this female figure, which may have been from art book or maybe some other art related photo reference. And then this face here, which is upside down, kind of making a triangular thing here, but obviously you can see the eyes. It's like the white of the eyes. It's basically the highlight. And then this crazy abstract line work and color work. Yeah, this was a pain in the ass. The funny thing with this piece, on the back side, I was trying to do some experimental stuff with glitter. So I had a few different colors of glitter, and like I think I was doing maybe some similar line work with the glue, and then I put the glitter down, and oh my God, the glitter's still coming off that piece, if it still exists, I bet. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you could see I was using a larger brush like this that kind of looks like the frame of glasses. Maybe in here, I think, these are just single strokes, just pulling a single stroke, you know. I don't know if it's easy to make out at this distance. But yeah, that's that piece. This is definitely this piece here. Maybe 6 feet, somewhere between 5.5, 6 feet. This is probably 5 feet wide. It was a big piece of plywood. And then there's this piece. This is unfinished. I did do a little bit more work with, I added some characters down here, but I don't have a recent picture of that one. But this is probably around 2000 also, maybe 2001. Yeah, definitely Japanese inspired, like the print stuff, kind of ukiyo-e stuff. Got some characters down here. They're kind of hard to make out. Little tree frog I threw in there. This is me trying to render a hand, my own hand. This one's a lot better, but it's a little more, I don't want to say cartoony, but I think it's a little bit more accurate than this one. As you can see, it's like clutching his chest. This one I call emptiness. So you got this Aleve bottle, things that kind of this is the cap to the bottle, things that kind of resemble pills, like medication and stuff like that. And just like, obviously the radiation symbol, as I patterned it out, so it's supposed to be kind of like part of a kimono or clothing that this character is wearing, and the hair is all wild. Yeah, the background's all abstracted. Yeah, the hand, these fingers compared to this finger, these fingers over here, a little weird, you know, because I'm trying to look, you know, model it, look at my own hand, so it's kind of weird to get it in that position. I should have probably had a mirror, but it's, I think there'd be this from here to here. Maybe it's because it's a little foreshortened, but the finger itself is very long. Seems kind of weird, and the thumb too should probably stick out a little bit more, but maybe because I don't know, foreshortening, it just seems a little weird. But I mean, it not bad for back then. I mean, I think at that point I'd been painting. If I did this in 2000, probably 12 years. I mean, and that's not like 12 years of constant painting, you know. Yeah, that piece, and then these weird. Was doing some of these on paper, just like it's around the time when I think first discovered Gerhard Richter. Oh man, master. That dude, from his photorealistic, almost photorealistic portraiture to his abstract squeegee pieces and the stuff he's doing now. Man, just master. Yeah, Richter, that dude, amazing. And he's up there too. Yeah, so I kind of, this is done in acrylic paint, but also this gray paint was like an enamel paint, probably a acrylic based, water based enamel, because that'd have been a pain in the butt to work with if it was oil based. But I think there's some collage stuff, like newspaper stuff in here. I'm surprised the paper held out. But yeah, I used not a squeegee, but like plastic scraper, the cheap ones you buy at the hardware store for mudding. And I just, yeah, kind of scraped that stuff. Did all this straight from the paint tube, just drew it out with the paint tube. These arrows were stencils. I cut those out. That's from stencil from some other project. But yeah, I threw that in there. Kind of interesting. This stuff, it was just like me playing with paint, trying to see what I could do. I've pretty much done that with a lot of work that I've done. I've done some Jackson Pollock style drip stuff. I still have all that stuff, but you know, it's stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, that's definitely Pollock. So, but it's good to try those techniques, because you don't know, you won't really understand it until you actually try it. And so to do those pieces, especially on a large scale, it was kind of interesting for me, you know. Yeah, I hope so. It's hard to say what people are gonna like, so you kind of gotta have a little bit of everything. But yeah, man, I appreciate you stopping through, and I hope you have a good night, and I hope to catch you live here soon. And you know, we could chat. All right, man, you have a good night. I'll just be sitting here cutting prints. Cutting them prints. probably do this for another 20 minutes. I gotta work at 7 in the morning, so that means I'm getting up around 5. So I don't want to be super tired. I know tomorrow's a short shift though, but I got more of this prep work to do, so I want to be fresh tomorrow after work, not trying to be taking a nap when I got this to finish. So yeah, let's see how much more I can get done in the next 20 minutes. I know I say that now, but oh shoot, forgot to do this side. Okay, this will be the last one because I went past the time I said I was going to stop. So, yeah, once I finish this, this will be it for tonight. I appreciate you guys that have stopped on through, checked out this stream, or if you're catching this once it's been posted to my YouTube, I appreciate you watching this episode. I know they're not very exciting, but I think it'll give somebody a kind of a perspective on kind of doing your own print stuff. I probably should do some video on maybe photographing your work and also the digital side of it, where you import it and get it ready for print, if that's something that people are interested in. I mean, I'm not a photographer, but I know a little bit enough where I can take my own images. Hey, you get off of my prints! You're trouble! No more cat paws on them. Yep, this isn't a professional thing, but it's a good start if you're kind of trying to keep things smaller, just starting out when you don't have a whole lot of money to do stuff. It's nice to be able to get, somebody else to, document your work or photograph your work for printing, and then having somebody else print your work. But that all costs money, and when you don't have those extra funds to do that, you gotta figure a way of making it work for yourself. And this is a good way to start off. I mean, if you're that ambitious, then by all means, you probably already know what to do. I like to keep things on a smaller scale right now. I think too much about waste and just overabundance of stuff. Yeah, I would like to make a living, and I do make a living. I have a day job, and I do my art aside from that. I make time. I know it's not always easy to do, but if it's something you're passionate about, you will find a way. I mean, just doing a little bit here and there, even if it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour every day, you stick to it, just like with exercise, diet, plus it's like, it all comes down to your priorities, like, what do you think is important for you in your life? I mean, for me, it's creating, but I mean, that's not just the end. I'd like to be able to share it. Not everybody can afford an original piece of artwork, so it's like, you know, a little print can be appreciated just as much. Alright, we got 4 more cuts. 4 more cuts. 4 more cuts. So hopefully tomorrow I can get all the rest of these cut and start matting and packaging them. So I'll have some stuff for the art fair, and I need to get my table, and I have some wall displays that I built out of wood that I've used before. When I did do kind of early on when I got introduced to this fair, I did a few of the summer ones because they do it twice a year, once in June and once in November. And I typically do the November one because I don't have to have the wall displays because we're usually indoors, but the summer one is outdoors, so you kind of, and I don't have a tent yet. I would get one, and I probably will once I get this stuff more figured out. If you're gonna be your own business and keep it small, you're gonna be the one doing everything. So it's managing your time and being realistic with that time you do have to do the business stuff. I don't know what the percentages are, or percentage for the time you spend making your art versus the time you spend on the business side of that. But I know the percentage is a lot higher on the business end, because there's a lot to it. I've always been more of, I just want to make the stuff, make the art, but eventually you have to do something with it. Alright, so that's it. I got a pretty decent stack of my 4.5 by 6.5 inch prints, and I'll mat all these and package them so I'll have more prints for the fair. But as you can see, I have a bunch more. Probably not as thick a stack as this, but I do have these flower ones which are square, and I gotta figure out how to package these since I don't have square mats, which I would like to do, but right now I don't have all the funds to do that, so buy a bunch more mats, and they probably won't get here in time. But if I can get these just kind of packed in a clear wrap with a piece of, you know, cardboard backing for the print so they don't flop, and I'd be happy just that. But we'll see. I got a bunch of these flowers that I can cut too. Let's see. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's not good. So yeah, here are the flower ones. So these are the semi-gloss, and this is the full-on gloss, a little bit thicker photo paper. Still not sure. It's different in the light because it's got a glare to it, whereas these are a little softer. So, but I'll probably have all those cut up too. Whatever I got, I'll try to sell. Have ready to sell. So there's that. And let's make sure we put these away so the cats don't turn it into a mess. In my drawer down here. Alright guys, so that's it for tonight. Appreciate y'all if you stopped on by or checking this out later on when it's on my YouTube. So I hope you all have a good night, day, or afternoon, wherever you're at. And yeah, until next time, bye for now.